Hello, everyone. People want money in life and want it now, and they have all resorted to the use of gambling as a possible way to earn more money. There are negative effects when it comes to gambling, whether it's at casinos or online. I want to talk about why gambling is bad and what are the many negative outcomes of it, and then also why gambling is bad for people's health. There are effects such as anxiety and depression and many other things when it comes out of and they all come out of a gambling addiction. And gambling has been pushed towards young adults rather than older ones. People should avoid gambling at all costs, especially the younger population, because it can be used as a way to gain money from gambling, but it hasn't been a good idea. Gamblers have developed addictions over time from gambling and has led to people wasting money for nothing, as people like to take risk in life. So first, I want to talk about why people start gambling and how people like to start doing it as young adults, especially, rather than older ones. There are advertisements online, such as TVs, that push like gambling towards younger adults, and then the casino brands want to get their attention because they know that young adults like to spend money. And what these ads do is that they pursue the audience, and then they push like a more like a lifestyle where it's so basically like the gambling. They push it like so far like in casinos, for example, like Las Vegas. They push it as being like a lifestyle, such as being fun, and they act like it's a positive lifestyle, but it isn't. There are people that want to take a risk with their money, especially young adults, because as young adults, you don't really tend to have a career yet, and you earn pretty much minimum wage money. And what you want to do is that you want to gain more money, so you go to the casino and try to get more money, but most of the times it doesn't work for that many people. People like to take risks for gambling because they know that they could land the big fish in the pond and can earn thousands and potentially even millions of dollars. Gambling can make your money sometimes. You can lose money. You can also gain money, which is rare, especially in casinos. But people like to take risk because they want bigger returns. There are risks taken by people, but in life, gamblers want to do whatever they can to earn more money, and they're willing to lose as much as they can in order to earn more. People do this as a way for negative problems and to overcome things in life, but it just doesn't work. People will go to the casino to have drinks and get drunk, and they spend lots of money for entertainment, and that's what they use for gambling. It's as a way of entertainment for themselves, willing to spend money on sports betting on things such as basketball, football, baseball, hockey, horse racing, etc. And what gambling is, it can be used as a way for people to escape the real world and enjoy gambling along with the party lifestyle of watching sports and other events. I want to talk about why gambling is bad and can lead to problems in life. Something that I've learned is that a gambling addiction can lead to many things such as bankruptcy and depression. This is from my readings from the UCLA Medical Research of Addictions on Gambling. Depression can result from losing money and separating yourself from both family and friends. Gambling too much has caused major problems for people and then also health problems, which I talked about, which is depression and other things. Gambling can be as a way to lose money and has led to bad mental health for other people, and also things such as mental breakdowns. People with gambling addictions suffer from lower self-esteem and stress-related disorders in life because they want to spend all their money. And I want to talk about why people with gambling addictions can get help and get back to the old ways. Gamblers can get help from either talking to family or going to rehab to see doctors. Going to a family can help solve your issues, such as talking to your parents, brothers, sisters, or friends, help you get back to your normal self. And the thing is with rehab, be aware for doctors to study you and study the effects of your brain and figure out why you have this addiction and how you can overcome it. Gamblers, especially like the ones that bet like online want to spend thousands of dollars on bets. They need to overcome their problems because they use it as a way for their health and solve mental illness. And you can't solve a problem based off your bankruptcy, mental illness, and you need help from other people's. Today I talked about the negative effects of gambling online in casinos and why it is bad for adults to risk their money and not have a shot of winning as much as they want, because you don't win most of the time and you lose money. Gambling has been a major issue for adults and especially younger ones because it is pushed from them through advertisements, and adults need to avoid gambling in any shape or form. The reason why I decided to cover gambling because people think it's a way to gain money, but it really isn't. You know, I've seen gambling go on. You know, I've been to Vegas. I see people gamble large amounts of money and they lose some. Even with people like parents, friends, they're willing to spend a lot of money, but most of the time you don't win it. And that's why I want to talk about why gambling is bad for people. No matter what, even if you want to make more money, gambling is not the option. Thank you very much.